I think it was W.B. Yeats who once remarked that his poetry was about love and death. Forgive me if I'm wrong about ascribing that quote to him, but I do think I remember correctly. Looking at Ghalib's poem that I'm going to talk to you about, it seems remarkable that this poem is both a reflection on love, of course, all ghazals are in some way or the other, but also on death. So let's look at this poem, which is indeed one of my favorite poems, and I hope that it will become yours too. I'm sure that you have heard this poem many a time on the internet or through music. If you've not read it on the page, you must have heard about it in one place or the other because it's been sung by so many wonderful singers. And the poem is called "ये न थी हमारी किस्मत कि विसाल यार होता, अगर और जीते रहते यही इंतज़ार होता। ये न थी हमारी किस्मत कि विसाल यार होता, अगर और जीते रहते यही इंतज़ार होता." It was not in my good fortune that I'd be united with my beloved. Visal Yar. Well, whether imagined or real, it is a wonderful feeling. So it was not in my good fortune that I was united with my beloved. ये न थी हमारी किस्मत की विसाल यार होता, अगर और जीते रहते यही इंतज़ार होता. Yes, if I had lived longer, I would have still been waiting for the same thing. So it's about the unattainability of one's desire and the brevity of our existence. The next line, insightful, wonderful, and in a way ironic also. It says, तेरे वादे पे जिए हम तो ये जान झूठ जाना, तेरे वादे पे जिए हम तो ये जान झूठ जाना कि खुशी से मर न जाते अगर एतबार होता. If I lived on your promises, I did it only because I knew that they were not going to come true. Because if for 1 minute I had believed that they will come true, I would have died of happiness, and that would have been even a remarkable way to die. But as Othello said, if it were now to die, it were now to be most happy. So at the moment of union, or the fact that, so Ghalib is being ironic. He says, तेरे वादे पे जिए हम तो ये जान झूठ जाना कि खुशी से मर न जाते अगर एतबार होता. We'll move on to a very interesting couplet. As you know, each ghazal is divided into different couplets, and this seems to be a more, what I would call a more consistently meaningful ghazal, keeping the mood and the theme very similar to the first lines, which doesn't always happen in ghazals. कोई मेरे दिल से पूछे तेरे तीरे नीम कश को. Neem Kash, which is a half-drawn arrow. It means somebody should ask my heart what I felt, and the ambiguity of your intent, of your half-drawn arrow. You enticed me, but you didn't complete the shot, if you like. So, कोई मेरे दिल से पूछे तेरे तीरे नीम कश को, ये खलिश कहाँ से होती जो जिगर के पार होता. I would not be in this kind of agitated state if you had taken the arrow instead of neem kash, which is half drawn. You had pulled the string and shot it right through my heart. It is an amazing concept, but it tells a new way of saying something beautiful, which is तेरे तीरे नीम कश को कोई मेरे दिल से पूछे ये खलिश कहाँ से होती. I would not be in this state of agitation if the arrow had gone right through my heart and even pierced my liver and went through. Now Ghalib is at his wonderful best, and this is a share that many of people have quoted, and I'm sure you must have heard of it. ये कहाँ की दोस्ती है कि बने हैं दोस्त नासे? What kind of friendship is this that my friends have become my advisors? Nase is a character in Ghazal, as you know. He is constantly giving good advice, which the lover, obviously being a lover, never follows, and knows that the Nase is being realistic, where love is magical and beyond realism. तो ये कहाँ की दोस्ती है कि बने हैं दोस्त नासे? कोई चारा साज होता, कोई गमगुसार होता. I don't want somebody coming and telling me what to do and what not to do in my state. I want some friend, कोई चारा साज होता, who would identify with my suffering and find a way out for me, not just tell me what to do and what not to do. So ये कहाँ की, what kind of friendship is this? ये कहाँ की दोस्ती है कि बने हैं दोस्त नासे? कोई चारा साज होता, कोई गम गुसार होता. Then this is a reflection on life, on death, and on the pain of existence, if you like. But existence is also to be celebrated. गम अगरचे जहाँ गुस्ल है, पर कहाँ बचे के दिल है. जहाँ गुस्ल means life taking. So if the pain is going to destroy us or kill us, we can't escape it, because if you want to have a heart, you have to feel the pain and the sorrow. गम अगर से जहाँ गुस्ल है तो पर कहाँ बचे के दिल है. गमे इश्क गर न होता, गमे रोजगार होता. So if I had not been suffering the pangs of love, I would have been suffering the sorrows of existence and trying to survive. So in a way, what Ghalib is saying, in a subtle way, is that it is better to be lost in love than to be lost in the kind of affairs of the world where one is also suffering. Of course, that's not necessarily true, but that's how it is. And so what he's saying is that गम अगरचे जहाँ गुस्ल है पर कहाँ बचे के दिल है. गमे इश्क गर न होता, गमे रोजगार होता. You cannot escape the pain of existence. It is part of your life, and if you're going to be alive, if you're going to have a heart, if you're going to feel, then a bit of pain is necessary in life. कहूँ किससे मैं कि क्या है शबे गम बुरी बला है. If there were a line for lovers, particularly for somebody who has experienced the pain and sorrow of unrequited love, if you like, because sometimes a lover dies many deaths in moments, and he lives many lives also. So Ghalib is saying, कहूँ किससे मैं के क्या है शबे गम बुरी बला है. What can I tell anyone? The night of sorrow is a terrible thing. मुझे क्या बुरा था मरना, अगर एक बार होता. I wouldn't have minded dying if it were once, but this, being a lover, feeling these feelings all the time, restlessness of the night, oh God, this is worse than death. This is dying many times in one night. So it's just a way of expressing his feelings about it. हुए मर के हम जो रुस्वा हुए क्यों ना गर्क दरिया. If I were going to die in infamy, I should have drowned in a river, because if I drowned in a river, there would have been no funeral and no grave to mark my existence. This is the ultimate in feeling of feeling down, if you like. हुए मर के हम जो रुस्वा हुए क्यों न गर्क के दरिया, न कहीं जनाजा उठता न कहीं मजार होता। ये मसाइल तसव्वुफ। Now Ghalib, at his witty, playful, incisive, and life-affirming best. ये मसाइल तसव्वुफ, ये तेरा बयान गालिब. These matters of mystical thought and the way you have expressed them, Ghalib. Now that's where Ghalib is at his best, because in a way praising himself, because he feels there is no equal to him. ये मसाइल तसव्वुफ, ये तेरा बयान गालिब. Your way of expressing it. तुझे हम वली समझते जो न बादखार होता. Ironical. तुझे हम वली समझते अगर जो न बादखार होता. We would have considered you a saint, Ghalib, if you had not been a drinker. Again, a little kind of barb at the Puritan. So, this is a wonderful poem of Ghalib's, and I hope you have enjoyed it. I certainly have, and I think there are lines in this poetry that you will remember for a long time. For example, ये कहाँ की दोस्ती है कि बने हैं दोस्त ना से, कोई चारा साज होता, कोई गम गुसार होता. So let me just repeat this poem once again for you. The lines I have read, I've skipped some lines as I always do in most of these poems, because I want to share what I can interpret and also what I feel are lines that touch me. ये न थी हमारी किस्मत के विसाले यार होता, ये न थी हमारी किस्मत के विसाले यार होता, अगर और जीते रहते यही इंतज़ार होता. तेरे वादे पे जिए हम तो ये जान झूठ जाना, कि खुशी से मर न जाते अगर एतबार होता. कोई मेरे दिल से पूछे तेरे तीरे नीम कश को, ये खलिश कहाँ से होती जो जिगर के पार होता. ये कहाँ की दोस्ती है कि बने हैं दोस्त ना से, कोई चारा साज होता, कोई गम गुसार होता. गम अगरचे जा गुस्ल है पर कहाँ बचे कि दिल है, गमे इश्क गर न होता गमे रोजगार होता. कहूँ किससे मैं कि क्या है शबे गम बुरी बला है, मुझे क्या बुरा था मरना अगर एक बार होता. हुए मर के हम जो रुसवा, हुए क्यों ना गर्क के दरिया, न कभी जनाजा उठता न कहीं मजार होता. I think the first time I said this line slightly incorrectly. न कभी जनाजा उठता न कहीं मजार होता. ये मसाइल तसव्वुफ, ये तेरा बयान गालिब. तुझे हम वली समझते जो न बादखार होता. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.